shark movies, the main topic. Da, 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 da. Now, the reason why shark movies came up, and that's from Blackadder. And that's from Blackadder. I don't get the reference, Maddie. Anyway. Yeah, shark movies. Now, we all know that Jaws is the greatest shark movie of all time, and anybody who disagrees should be dragged out into the streets and stomped on like from American History X. Don't do that. I'm not endorsing that. Don't do that. But Jaws is the greatest shark movie of all time. It kind of changed the cinema landscape and put many people off going swimming in the sea for many, many years. I'm not going out there. And it is great. Yeah, I mean, you can go back to Jaws at any time and watch it, and it's just fantastic. The monologues in there, the camaraderie of the three main characters on the boat, and everything. It's a masterclass, as I would say. But then we've kind of had like quite an invasion of shark movies. I did mean to look these up, and I've forgotten, so I'm going to do it whilst I'm still talking, and hopefully you won't even notice. Seamless. I've got to stop using this search engine. It's bloody awful. Right, there we go. Right. Okay, so we've had movies like Meg, Deep Blue Sea. We'll come on to Deep Blue Sea actually in a minute, because apparently there's a director's cut where Saffron Burrows' character gets killed because the audience all thought she was the bad guy and she should have been killed. I don't remember it that well. It's going to go back on my watch list because I need to watch it again. Bing is the best? Bing? Oh, I see. Right. Too many comments going on there. I see. I understand about having an extended conversation with yourself. Blackadder, get that now. Bing is the best. Is that a shark movie? I'm just looking up here. So, Shark Night. Never heard of it. It's number 10 on this list that I've just randomly found. Jaws 2. I kind of remember Jaws 2, but I don't remember it that well. But I do know it kind of goes like Jaws 2, and then obviously they kind of tailed off because the third one was bad, and the fourth one, I said about the fourth one, the better. Deep Blue Sea. Deep Blue Sea was one of those movies which was quite good. However, the Bing search engine. No, I actually use DuckDuckGo. No, it's not. Hang on. Oh, no, I use Brave because I like to block everything. So that's why. But the problem is blocking everything. It kind of blocks all the good stuff as well. So usually I have to go back to Google to actually find anything that I actually need. But yeah, I use Brave as my browser. What was I saying? Right. No, yeah. So Deep Blue Sea. Hang on a minute. Sorry. I've just seen that this list has at number 8. It's not Deep Blue Sea. It's Deep Blue Sea number 3, made in 2020. I didn't even know it had a sequel, let alone a third one. And how could that possibly be in the top 10 movies of all time? That doesn't make any sense. We've got the Meg. Now, it's weird with the Meg because I liked the Meg, but I couldn't tell you much about it now. The second one, which I'm going to talk to in a bit of in-depth length in a minute because I was very torn by the film, was entertaining. Mannix is just NGL confusing himself. Again, it's not that hard, all right? I am a bear of very little brain, as Pooh would say. But yeah, the Meg 2, I was torn by it. We'll come back to that. We'll just carry on through these shark movies in a minute. So the Open Water in 2003. Is that the one with... No, it's not the one I'm thinking of. Bait? Oh, I've just had a message come through saying don't forget to get comments. I know, I will. 47 metres down, Deep Blue Sea. Right, it's number 3. That's more like it, 1999. The Shallows. Now, see, The Shallows, I thought The Shallows was stupid. It was it was an interesting concept, but the end of the movie where she was diving down and the boat was, and she stabbed it. really lost it at the end for me. It was nice seeing, what's her name though? Blake Lively in a bikini. That's always good. And as they've got rightly here, the #1 movie of all time about sharks is Jaws. It's Sharknado. No. That's really not it. I'm going to go into the... So I'm going to come back to... Where is it? Not that one. Meg 2. I'm going to talk about Meg 2 for a little bit. Meg 2 is directed by Ben Wheatley. Ben Wheatley is a British director who I am very fond of. His early work is very surreal, very twisted, very much like Nicholas Winding Refn. You kind of have to work to understand it, and they're very dark comedies and so forth. Field in England, Sightseers is a particular favourite. The Kill List. I was hoping for Ben Wheatley to direct Meg 2 in his style. That is not what I got. For the first half of the movie, I was pretty annoyed at the whole thing because I kept thinking this is not a Ben Wheatley movie, this is a Jason Statham movie. Not that there's anything wrong with Jason Statham movies, but when I realised about halfway through that this was more of a Jason Statham movie, I then started to enjoy it a bit more. And the second half of it was good. I mean, when I say good, this film is awful. But it's a summer blockbuster. It is very much turn your brain off, go and watch Jason Statham fight 3 sharks and a kraken. Okay, that's all you need. Okay, the story is quite weak. The second act is dull as dishwater, but the first act's quite good. The third act's quite good. And overall, I kind of enjoyed it. I was annoyed, though, that it wasn't a Ben Wheatley movie, but I just thought to myself, do you know what? Maybe Ben Wheatley is just integrating himself into bigger society as opposed to his independent movies. And he thought to himself, I don't want to do anything deep. I don't want to do anything sort of like subliminal and all this lot and everything else. I want to make a giant shark movie. And that's exactly what he made. Oh, Ben Wheatley, never heard of him. Exactly, look him up. Especially give a try to A Field in England, The Kill List. Free Fire is also very, very good. I'm just trying to think of the other one, which he did a remake recently of Rebecca with Lily James and that lovely Armie Hammer. Oh, whatever happened to him? Which was actually quite good. It was quite decent. I'm just going to call up settings. The other shark movies, The Firm and Justice for All and Ace Attorney. I see what you did there. Oh, clever. Nobody's mentioned Shark Tale yet with that wonderful, what's his name? Mannix just asked there. So Ben Wheatley's now working for Chinese cinema. I want to say no. I hope he hasn't gone corporate. I think, well, like I say, this might just sort of put him on the map of kind of filmmakers that people, now recognise and know. But hopefully, no, I don't think he has sold out to China. I think he just had fun wasting Chinese money and and several scenes of Chinese people being eaten. Not that that's a good thing, because Chinese people are people as well. Right, I'm just on the Last Movie Outpost website now. Oh, comments, here we go. Sharknado is the best. Do you know what? I have never seen Sharknado. I have put it on my watch list, so I am going to watch it just to see it. I am expecting it to be absolutely bloody awful, but you know, yeah, but I've never seen Sharknado. Have any of you seen Sharknado? Any good? Yeah? No? Shark's Tale was a good movie. My family enjoyed it. It's Martin Scorsese's best film. Yeah, have any of you seen Sharknado? Any good? Anything to say about it? I'm just looking through some of the other comments here that we've got. Blah, 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 blah. There's people arguing with each other. My goodness, here people are getting into like Troll Prince and GC are going through these massive discussions and stuff. I'm not reading all that. Too long, didn't read. Here we go. Gigantic Kahuna has said Jaws 2, The Shallows, Deep Blue Sea, The Meg, and then everything else is underneath that. I can kind of see Iron Squid there is mentioned 47 meters down, which I have seen quite recently, and I remember it being quite quite good. Not a shark movie, but cool shark scene was in Zombie. The zombie is walking on the ocean floor. Yeah, and yes. Yeah, do you know what? I know exactly what you mean by that. Yes, that was a very good scene. I don't know how the actor survived that, to be perfectly honest, because that shark was really having a go at him. I'm sure. The actor got injured in that. I do know what you mean. The zombie was like from it's late 70s, early 80s, isn't it? And I as I remember, it's an Italian horror. Sharknado is only good as a group party movie. Oh, really? Sort of get your friends around and get every time somebody gets eaten by a shark, you take a drink type of thing. I don't have any friends though. Banks has just said a 6 on IMDb Rebecca remake. Why are these people involved still alive? Oh, as we all know, the IMDb don't mean anything with their what's the word? With their reviews. It's all right. Honourable mention for 47 meters down. Yeah, 47 meters down was quite good. Iron Squid is mentioned there. The Reef, 47 meters down. Everything else after that is crap. Piranha is probably one of the best Jaws rips-offs, which I completely agree with. Like I say, because I only saw Piranha literally a day or two ago, and yeah, obviously it's a huge rip-off, but great fun. It's like Highlander. There can only be one. That's what he's talking about. Jaws as a shark movie. Deep Blue Sea. I kind of want to see Deep Blue Sea again now. Deep Blue Sea sequels are a crime against cinema. See, I've just said that. I didn't even know this Deep Blue Sea had sequels, but I'm quite intrigued to see them now. I'm definitely going to watch Sharknado this week, and I'm definitely going to watch, what's the other one I said? Yeah, the Deep Blue Sea again, because I just haven't seen it for... We're not talking about Arnie Hammer, because we'll get in trouble. So we're not going to do that. All right. Just so you know. But yeah, when it comes to shark movies, I mean, the Sharknado movies have had what? It's like 5 or 6 sequels out of them now. Because obviously it's cheap to churn out this kind of crap. Please note, unless I at you, I am only talking to hosts. Ooh. And back to 10 paces. But he is in the Rebecca remake. I know, but we're not going to go on about that. I was just saying we were talking about Ben Wheatley. But yeah, overall shark movies are quite fun. I say fun. Here's an interesting fact as well. So I just suddenly remember this. When I was a kid, and me and my dad had our own cinema with our own projectors in and whatnot, my dad had a copy of Jaws. My dad traumatized me as a kid. Hey guys, just be nice. Don't start arguing, all right? Just be nice. Yeah, when Jaws was on, the bit where, spoilers, Robert Shaw, is Robert Shaw, isn't it? Oh, God, brain. It is Robert Shaw, isn't it? For some reason, my brain's telling me it's not. When he gets eaten by the shark, my dad, to save me any kind of mental anguish, would turn the lamp off the projector so I didn't see what happened. I could hear everything perfectly, but I couldn't see it. My 8-year-old imagination was far worse than actually watching what was going on. My father mentally scarred me for life with that until I actually saw the scene and thought, yep, not as bad as what I was thinking. I don't care who started it, just stop it. All right? Be the bigger man. Come on, grow up. Be grown up like what I am. But yeah, Jaws is easily the greatest shark movie of all time. Everything else comes later to that. I mean, Jaws 4, where they get away from Amityville. Is it Amityville, the village? I forget now. And they go to, and they go on holiday, and the shark finds them on holiday. What is that about? It's written by somebody from Disney. That was an excerpt from the Outpost Frequencies brought to you by the lastmovieoutpost.com. We hold a live stream every Sunday at 12 p.m. on Central Time and 6 p.m. UK time. You're welcome to join us. In the meantime, make sure you visit the lastmovieoutpost.com for all of your movie news, reviews, and everything cool about film. So cheesy.